Protectors of our women, our children and our future. We are the heartbeat of our community and we will not be silenced or ignored. We believe in safety, in truth and in the right to defend what we hold dear, our homes, our families and our culture. We are not against others, we are for our own people. Together we rise against the system that has forgotten its duty to protect us. Together we remind them that the spirit of Ulster's women cannot be broken. We are strong, we are united, and we are the future.
So, first of all, guys, absolute big shout out to Robin here. What a job she's done! Absolutely incredible. The work she puts in, day out, that I can see in the group, I can see through speaking to her, I can see through the bags that she's put together, and I can see from the support that she's got from other women here that she is doing an absolute amazing job. So let's just give it up one more time for Robin. And thank you all so much for coming, as always, giving up your free time to come out and hear us speak and to stand up for the cause that you believe in. Okay guys, today I want to talk through a few statements that have been made by radical Islamists over in Great Britain. So these are just a couple of things that they say more or less on a daily basis. We are not here to take part, we are here to take over. So could these boys that are saying this be from Pakistan, 96% Muslim, honour killings, child marriage and acid attacks? Is that what they're here to take over with? Councils? Sorry. They were shouting, whose streets are streets? Some of the lefties were shouting this. And one of the guys from the Muslim community walks past and says, no, we are not on your side. Right? The lefties have got it so wrong. They think these people are here on their side. Like the first statement says, they're not. They are here to take over. So again, the people that are saying, no, we're not on your side, they could be from countries like Iran, 99% Muslim, divorce law favours men, men control the work, travel and medical attention women get. So again, is that the type of people that we have already in our streets? Another statement from them is, we are here to take over and have Sharia law. You can't stop us. Do we want that? No! And again, guys, some of these people could be from countries like Afghanistan, where there's a gender apartheid. Women have to wear full veils, no education after 11 years old. And then we've got people in our country saying they want this type of law, and our government's doing nothing about it. Another one that some of the Muslims in the UK will say is, your laws are done. We are building the caliphate here, one street at a time. No assimilation, just conquest. They are literally telling us what they want to do. And men like this are from countries like Sudan, 97% Muslim. Guess what happens in Sudan? Gang rapes, women and children killed. Yep, and that's where a lot of these statements are coming from. So, so back to what I was saying, make it make sense. Our government know that there's extremist Muslims in the UK making these statements. They know that the countries I'm talking about here today are the top countries where illegal immigrants are coming from. So why is our government doing nothing about this? Traitors is right. Another quote they will say, we will vote in enough to flip the system. Again, that's the Muslims, extremists in England, that are telling us while they're on our land that they are going to vote in enough to flip the system. In other countries, some of these guys could be coming from Bangladesh, 90% Muslim, child labour, child marriage. So guys, make this make sense for me. These people, extreme Muslims, are on our lands telling us these statements, telling us what they're here to do. They're from countries which is proven by the Home Office that it has all those horrible things I discussed happening every single day. The government know this. The government are doing nothing about it, and they are not coming to save us. We need to take a bit of accountability, guys, and me especially. I spent 20 years on drugs. What was I contributing to the country then? Absolutely nothing, because I was that still messed up. So we do need to take a little bit of accountability and go, do you know what? I'm going to try and be as strong mentally and physically as I can be. Also, guys, and I have to hold my hands up, I told somebody that in the audience about 5 minutes ago, and she looked at me as if I was nuts. Guys, I haven't been voting. I have to hold my hands up. I have not been voting. Well, as we've seen from that statement from a Muslim, they will vote in enough to flip the system. So we need to do something about what's happening to our country. We need to take a little bit of accountability, guys, and we need to step up to the plate and save ourselves. The government's not going to do it. We need strong young leaders. We need the people in the working class communities to know how worthy they are, to know that they are capable of being our next politicians, our next lawyers, our next doctors, our next nurses. There is enough people in the working class to fill all these jobs. They just need to have the belief in themselves, not be torn down like the government has done for years and years, telling the working class that they're not good enough, telling the working class that they've got a million mental health issues. Whenever they just had a purpose, they just had a government that would believe in them, then they could show us exactly what they're worth and what they're made of. And that is what I would love to see in the streets of Northern Ireland. We need to stop spending so much time on social media and start spending more time on ourselves. I say it to all the time to friends and family, and I think a lot of people will agree. We are in a spiritual war here. That is what's happening. We are in a spiritual war. And to correct this, we need to get closer to our spiritual selves. And that happens by doing the work on ourselves, becoming stronger mentally and physically, and encouraging our younger generations to be the best they possibly can. Thank you all so much for listening, and again, a massive shout out to the beautiful Robin for sorting all this out. We appreciate the strong women around us, and I feel privileged every single day to have the likes of you around me. Thank you so much.
What a sight to see, the whole thing. Anyway, I'm Laura, just outside Ballymena. I started speaking at demonstrations and protests after my cousin's 15-year-old daughter was raped in Ballymena. She was abducted off the street in June this year, taken to a derelict garage, thrown onto a dirty mattress, and then sexually assaulted and raped by 3 Roman gypsy males. At present, the courts are still deciding whether to extradite the third person, who they say is a child, who's not, is a fucking grown adult. Anyway, these attacks on women and children are now, I'm sad to say, commonplace. Only 2 weeks ago, a 10-year-old girl was raped by an illegal immigrant at the City West Hotel in Dublin. Might I add, this child was placed in care by the relevant social services down there. Who in the right mind would place any woman or child into an immigrant hotel? Anyway, and she was left alone and handpicked by a beast. Not more than 24 hours later, by the way. Who have these children got to turn to? They've been let down by their peers, local police, government. They don't stand for justice. They stand against those demanding it. As a women and children's advocate, I must also say that in the last 12 months, ending March this year, there were 29,751 domestic abuse incidents reported to the PSNI. I myself am a survivor, not a victim, of domestic abuse and violence. I didn't report it, and I'm sure there's many more like me. So that 29,000, nearly 30,000, I'm sure is double. Right, what chance do we stand, ladies? Domestic violence, abuse, rapists, pedos, all in their own communities, and now the added threat of all these illegal immigrants who are pouring into our country illegally, perpetrating heinous crimes. They've no respect for our culture or values and insist on treating us like second-class citizens in our own homes. The problem isn't that it exists, it's that it exists everywhere. We, the public, know there's a crisis because we are the ones living it every day, not those in their houses fucking looking out at us. Get too many now. How do we raise bold, brave children in a world that publicly punishes those who dare to tell the truth? It's not a tragedy, it's a direct attempt to silence us, to crush our courage, and I refuse to let my child grow up in fear. There's going to be more women and children attacked. There is going to be more women and children raped. These men have approached me. They're a different league. They're not shy. They're a different culture and they don't give a fuck. Then when we do something, they get free legal aid. And then they blame the mental health card. I'm sorry, but the uncomfortable truth is that when these people from different cultures with medieval views on women and children's rights come here, we haven't a chance. Let them try and silence us. Let them try to break us. We will rise louder, stronger and braver, and we must teach our children to do the same. Thank you.
And we will be giving out our wee safety bags here very shortly. Thank you all for coming.
Just give Robin a few minutes here, folks, to get things sorted out. Has to get the bags out of the car. Folks, give all the speakers a big shout out there. How amazing was that? That's what I call speaking from the heart. Us, you, Ulster women, us men of Ulster, we will come together. That is our main cause here. A common goal. United we stand, divided we fall. I want to stick some music on here, folks. That goes out to you too, Brandy, over on the left there. Here's Nicola.
Hello folks, how are you all doing? Guys, it's absolutely amazing to see you all today. Guys, we all need to come together, united Catholics and Protestants. This is a Christian country and Islam will not be taken over. Fuck Islam! Fuck Islam! Fuck Islam! Fuck Islam! Fuck Islam! Fuck Islam! Fuck Islam!
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Sounds like Khmer Stormers are long out.
You can stick your Palestine up your home. You can stick your Palestine. Stick your Palestine. Stick your Palestine up your home.
Their voices rise as one. Mother, sister, stars are proud, standing strong. a force of pink and pride, defending those without a voice, with courage as their guide. For the mothers and the children, raise your flags, let the nation see the hearts of women flagging for the free in every town. Strong men will make ladies right.
Again, that's how you move forward, folks.
Text me because I called her about because I'm
You're good at that.